Hi, I'm Sam, and welcome to all the things that I made this month. I'm just kidding. This month we're going to talk about all the things that I made this month, all the things that I'm working on this month, and all the books that I read this month. I think that will cover everything. But yeah, so first we're going to talk about my finished projects, then we're going to talk about the ones that I'm working on, and finally we'll talk about books. I think I just said that, but I'm going to say it again just to make sure that it's here. And yeah, let's get into finished projects. Okay, first up we have a really cool project. We have this prism cardigan. Like, is this not super pretty? This was made with Mary Maxim yarn, and it's like, I don't know how to say it. It was like a sponsor. They sent me the yarn and I'm designing, so they like gifted it. But then we talked about it and they really liked the design. So this and my Apollo sweater that I showed last month, they are going to be featured on their website eventually whenever I get them over to them. So yeah, have this. I'm really excited about it. And then next up we have my Airy shawl. And it's got this really pretty detail on the bottom. And this is made with Hobby yarn. Hobby did a collaboration with me and a bunch of other makers, and I did 4 designs with them. I've already shown you a couple of them, but this is one of them, and then the last one for them I'll show you in a little bit. That one is one of my whips, so I'm almost done with it. I'm really excited, but I'll show you that in just a second. And then next up we have, it's inside out, this little raglan that I made. Love that. That was with some Lion brand yarn. Hi. We have somebody that wants to come say hello. Put you up in the window. Get your little feet up there. Next up, I added these little stars and this little rainbow thing to a tote bag. It's not like a huge project, but it was just something fun that I wanted to do and cover up a logo from an old company. And then another like non-really crochet project but kind of crochet project is I finished my shoes. I'm so excited about these. We've got all the embroidery on them. This one has a little trans flag on the inside, and then this one's got some like little random there we go, random designs. And then I crocheted these shoelaces out of some rainbow cotton yarn, and I just thought it looked really cool. But yeah, I got my shoes done. Okay, we've got 4 things left. Next up, I did this skull shawl last weekend, which I think came out really pretty. And most of this stuff is for sale on my website, so if you want it, go get it. If you don't, you don't have to, but I did want to let you all know that. I also, I'll show you that in a second. Also made this little granny square crop top, also in rainbow. This was the leftover yarn from another hobby project that I worked on, which was actually those stars and that little rainbow that I have on my tote bag. That was a hobby project over on Pinterest, and then I just took those and glued them to my tote bag because why not? And then, yeah, the last 2 projects that I have are actually remakes, and they are redesigns of projects that I released back in 2018, but have been asked to be brought back to my new website and have some pattern and video tutorials on it. So the first one is this cute little market pumpkin. It's one of my favorite designs. It has a little cinnamon stick stem on it. Super cute. And then the last thing is my market bag. This is another super popular crochet pattern from my old website. So this is also coming back. I did a video tutorial for both of these things, and they're coming out next month. So I think it's like the 8th and the 22nd or something like that. It's 2 Saturdays in July. So yeah, I'm excited. But those are coming out soon, and that is everything I made this month. Okay, next up we have our whips, the things that I'm working on currently. Right now I have this beanie in like a mint chocolate chip colorway, which I think is really cute. That should be done soon. I just have been slacking on it. We also have my dive tee still, but I got some length done on it. It's ready to be split. I finally finished the like 2 rows that I needed to do before I split. I'm gonna split it soon. I've actually got like a scheduled block of time to like put my headphones on and just focus on it, because that's the only thing that's taking me forever, is how much time I have to spend, because I have to read the pattern like little tiny sentence by like partial sentence just to make sure I don't miss anything. So I'm just hesitant because it's new stitches and things that I haven't done yet in knitting, and it makes me nervous. So yeah. And then next up we've got the start of a pair of socks. It's just the cuff so far. And then I also have these 2 yarns. I got these from Knit Picks. I don't know if they can be turned into socks. They're fingering weight yarn. I don't remember anything else about them. I've got a post about them with the information on it, but I don't know if I can use it. Can you use any type of yarn for socks and then like some just wear better than others? Or is there like a no, you can't use this yarn for socks? Because I don't know. I know it's a blend of something. I know it's not acrylic. But I don't remember what it was. But anyway, I want to turn these into socks. Like, they're flippin' beautiful if it'll focus. All right, and then last up, we've got my final project for hobby. This is my skirt. We've got about 4 more inches left to go on it. It's called the Fluidity skirt because it looks like water. But yeah, this will be coming soon in September, I think. September, I've got 4 patterns coming out, so stick around, folks. It's gonna get busy. And the last thing is this big old bag of yarn scraps. So where's the zipper? This is filled with all of my minis and a bunch of yarn scraps that I want to turn into a sweater. I don't know, ma'am. You're so silly. Cora's in the window. I don't know if I'm gonna follow somebody's pattern or make my own pattern, or if it's gonna be crochet or knit. But I want to do something. I have so much scrap yarn, but it's all like different weights. So I've got to figure that out. But I might just like put some fingering weight together and put some DK weight together and just make like a big chunky something. I don't know. But yeah. So that's what I have for my whips this month. Let's get on to the books. Okay, last up we have our books. First, it's actually, my physical books are craft books this month. I got a cast on bind off book that comes with 54 step-by-step methods for like how to cast on and do different bind offs. And it also tells you like what they're good for and like if they're tricky or if they just don't like, they don't recommend that type of bind off or cast on. It's a really cool book. And then the other craft book that I got is this Vogue knitting book, and it's probably one of the prettiest books I've ever owned. It's got this like beautiful colored bind or like pages on it. And then my favorite part is that it just lays flat. Like it just lays flat. Perfect. I love a good book that can lay flat, especially when it's got like such detailed patterns and steps and stitches in it. So yeah, those are my 2 craft books that I've read this month. And then I also read, there's a series, well, it's not a series, it's like a book, and then one of them is called That One Night, and then the second book is called Pucking Around, hockey rom-com type thing. So reading that right now, and then I'm also reading The Fourth Wing. I started it on Audible. It was fine. I got to like chapter 6 and then, but I just don't like audiobooks. I'm trying so hard, but I just can't get into it. And then I started reading it on Kindle and then I ordered it in the physical copy. So I'm probably gonna wait until I get the physical copy because I'm just in a physical book kind of mood right now. And then, oh, the last thing is I signed up for Book of the Month again. So I took a break from that for a little bit to catch up on all my books. But now I'm just kind of in like a slump. So I ordered Book of the Month. That'll be coming in soon, and I'm so excited to start reading my new book. yeah, so if you don't know what book of the month is, it's like a monthly book subscription. I have a code for it. You don't have to use it, you don't have to sign up for it, but I'm just letting you know, book of the month, it's really cool. You get a book once a month and you get to pick out what it is from their selection of awesome, like, popular books. So yeah, that's it for books this month. Alright friends, that is it for this month. We've gone through all of the things that I've made, all of the things that I'm working on, and books. If you have any questions, make sure you leave those in the comments below. I've got cat hair going everywhere. I don't know if you can see it on screen, but Cora just like jumped through. Yeah, so like I said, if you have any questions, leave those in the comments below. Don't forget to keep an eye out. I think my market pumpkin pattern's coming out first. So I've got that set up to premiere, and that'll be on, I think it's the 8th. I want to say it's the 8th. Anyway, if you're signed up for my newsletter, you'll get that email as it comes out, and then I'll let everybody else know a couple hours later on socials. If you're not following me on social, make sure you do. All of that's in the description below. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.